Hi guys, it's Jane. I do have a shop update, but it's basically just one bag. There's just a multitude of bags, and I will show you that bag first. And the bag is the Nightmare Before Christmas. It is a zippered bag. Some of these have a light purple interior. Some of them have a dark purple interior. Like this, really dark purple, and one of them has a green interior. Let's see if I can find that one. Of course not, it'll probably be the last one in the bunch, right? Yeah, most likely. Either that, it'll be the one that I kept for myself because it has a boo-boo. The one I kept for myself, I bet. Yep, the one I kept for myself because it has a boo-boo. Anyway, these bags measure 12 across by 10 inches deep, and they have a 5-inch boxed bottom. They will hold one full, how many ounces is this one? 7-ounce skein of red heart. You could probably get 2 in there, but I don't know if you'd have room for your project. So that fills that up to about here, so you'd have room for a project and then your needles or your hooks. So these are going up in the shop today, and they will be available. I have quite a few of them. I guess I cut them back when I lived in the apartment and just never finished them. Who knows what I was thinking. Yeah, of course, that was when Thomas was going through his chemo, so, you know, who knows what I was thinking. But anyway, those are going up in the shop. I think there are 7 of them, 6 or 7, and they're all the same thing, that 12 wide by 10 inches deep with 5-inch box bottom. So, yeah. And then I thought I would show you a blast from the past. This is a wreath, one of these 12-inch wreaths that I had done. But I had made this back when I was working with the pagan group, teaching them about doing crafts. As you can see, candle moss is here. So, you know, it was basically for that, but candle moss also was a period during which there was snow, so there were snowflakes, that kind of thing. But the way that I had created this, and I had done, I think I'd done 6 months altogether. Now, my mother-in-law fell in love with it, so I actually gave her a lot of these, and I really don't know where they are. But basically, it is where you can change them out. You just would crochet your base and then decorate it up, like this one has flowers on it, has hearts. So of course it was, you know, February. But then you actually had a string, and the way that it went was you had the ruffle on the back, on the front, but the string was meant to go around the base of the styrofoam ring, and then you had a long string that you wove in and out, back and forth, so that it stayed on there. So yeah, I had done quite a bit of different, you know, months. Valentine's, Christmas, Easter, and she had taken the Christmas, Easter, Halloween, October, November, which I had a lot of pumpkins and fall leaves on that. And then I had done one for, you know, St. Patrick's Day. And I had created the little cauldrons, but they had a dime and a penny that were glued into the interior of them. And yeah, I had a lot of fun doing these. Like I said, do I know where that pattern is? I have no clue where that pattern is. I don't even know if it's still alive. I tend to think it may be somewhere on a hard drive, but I'm not positive. So, yeah, I just thought it was rather interesting because I was going through one of the boxes and I found a bunch of these that I had done. And, you know, it was just a step in the past. You know, I may decide to redo this and change it up a little bit to where instead of you taking a nice long string, maybe, I don't know, snapping it together or something like that with ruffles on front and back. I don't know, I'll think about recreating it, but it was a lot of fun doing it. It was a lot of fun experimenting with it, and of course I always had a holder, you know, so that you could hang it up. Also included in that. But yeah, it's just a fun look at the past. Thought you guys might enjoy a little look at the past on some of the projects that I did a long time ago. And I think those are done in, I want to say 1998, 96, 97, somewhere in between there. So, and of course, a lot of that is red heart yarn. Some of it is actually yarn that I believe Walmart had, no, not Walmart, Kmart had at that time when Kmart carried yarn back in the day when I was a child. So anyway, I just thought that would be a fun look at the past, and you guys could have a little giggle about it, and maybe, you know, maybe I'll try to recreate them and do it a little bit. Like I said, it was the idea of, I didn't want to have, because we'd lived in an apartment. Thomas was getting his PhD. I was doing home health and doing this newsletter, helping, you know, pagans with crafting, as in, I believe the name of the pagan news thing, whatever, was crafting the craft. Basically, it was taking, regardless what your religion is, crafting the symbols of your craft, whether it be crochet, needlepoint, beading, whatever it was, plastic canvas, you name it. And because I had a neighbor who said that, had told me she was pagan, and she said basically that her, weather alerts, don't you love them? That she didn't find a lot of crafts for her religion, you know, being a pagan. And I said, well, why not? You just use the symbols and you create around them. She said, would you help me? So I did help her with that and became an editor for her newsletter that she had put out on, maybe it was Yahoo Groups? I don't even remember what it was. But it was a lot of fun creating those things, not only for different religious entities, because I didn't just do paganism, I did Christianity, I did Hinduism. I mean, we looked at all kinds of religions in this newsletter to bring forth some of those symbols in your crafting life. So that was kind of fun, you know, back in the day, you know, before I became a very committed Christian. I was still struggling with a lot of things, and, you know, things happen. So, yeah, that is it for today. So, yeah, the shop, these will be up in the shop. I believe they're going to be $22 each. So that's a nice round figure. So I hope you'll buy a couple, get them out of my house, that kind of thing. I do have some other bags, like I said, that I've been working on in the back, but I decided I needed to just get those done, get them out of the way, get them out. So that is what I have done. The rest will be up next week sometime. So I look forward to getting those out as well. All right, that is it today. So I hope that you enjoyed that little walk in the past and, some of the past things that I've done. And yeah, I will see you again soon. Remember, be kinder to yourself, be kind to others, and love one another. Get in touch with God, and I'll see you again later. Bye.